This is the Filmmaking Starter Kit, the first 7 things you need to buy as a filmmaker. This video is made for the beginner who's just starting out and has no gear. So if you want to get started in film, you have to have film equipment. The first thing you need to buy and the most expensive thing you need to buy is a camera. So the first camera you need to buy varies quite a bit depending on what you're shooting and what your goals are. But I tailored this list towards beginners, so I factored in budget and just getting started and learning filmmaking. So the first camera I recommend you buy is either the Canon M50 Mark II or the Sony ZV-E10. Especially when first getting started, I want you to get a camera that has interchangeable lenses so you can learn about focal lengths and how they affect your composition. Both of these cameras are some of the most affordable cameras that can shoot 4K video quality and have interchangeable lenses. 4K video quality. The price range is between $600 to $800 depending on the one you get, which is the most expensive item on this list, but a camera is the most important item to have, and for the quality you get, they are very cheap compared to the $2,000, $3,000, $10,000 cameras out there. The first lens you should buy is the Nifty 50. I did a short video breaking down why I think this is the first lens you need to buy, which will be right here. This is a very versatile lens and it gives you the highest quality for the most affordable price. The price range for this is between $100 and $200. They have this lens for both Canon and Sony, so no matter which camera you bought, this lens works for you. The next thing you need as a filmmaker is a stabilizer, so I recommend you get a tripod with a fluid head, which will give you the ability to have still steady shots as well as smooth panning and tilting motions. The one that I'm recommending is also the one that I started out with and I'm still using today, and that is the Davis & Stanford FM18 fluid head. This is priced around $200, but tripods are really worth the investment because they can last you for a career. Okay, so now we have a camera, a lens, some stability to get smooth shots. The next thing we need to think about is audio. So when you're just getting started, the first mic you should get is a on-camera Rode mic, the Rode VideoMic Pro. This mic goes for roughly $180, and I think it is very important to get higher quality upgraded audio from what's recorded in camera. Although I do think very quickly you do need to get an audio recording system off camera, like a Zoom recorder with a lavalier mic, but to just get started, the Rode mic will take your audio to the next level. Number 5 is a memory card, and you need one of these to get started to be able to record inside your camera. I recommend going with one of the popular brands like SanDisk because they are less likely to crash on you and getting enough storage space to be able to shoot a lot of footage onto it. So the one I'm recommending is the SanDisk 128 gigabytes, which can also record 4K. So number 6 is lighting, and I'm not going to recommend you buy a light when you're first starting out. I think it's valuable to learn how to use natural light and use the sun and angle your subjects to be able to be backlit, front lit, and get the lighting you need in camera. I also think if you need a light on set, it's easier to rent a high quality light than it is to purchase and store one because they can be large and pricey. So what I recommend for lighting when starting out is to get a variable ND filter, which you can put on your lens, which gives you more dynamic range when shooting outside in the sun and lets you be able to adjust the light in camera to get the exposure that you want. And lastly, the 7th thing in the Filmmaker Starter Kit is to get an editing software. You can't make any films or video projects unless you can cut it all together. I use Premiere Pro, and that is also what I would recommend to get. And so this goes for a little over $20 a month, but you have an editing software for life, and you never know where it can take you. That is the Filmmaker Starter Kit and the first 7 things I recommend you buy as a filmmaker. If you want to purchase any of this gear, there are affiliate links in the description below. Thanks for watching. Get out there, make it happen, and follow me for more filmmaking tips.